Welcome to Ask Lincoln. All right, folks, welcome back to the show. If you've been anywhere near a screen this week, you've probably seen it. Flags flying, signs waving, celebrities chanting, and a banner headline across the country. No kings, we're talking about the mass protests that lit up the streets on Trump's birthday, June 14th. They happened in over 2,000 cities. That's not a typo. 2,000.
Well, I must say, it's a strange time to be undead. I freed the slaves, held the Union together, and now I'm live streaming reactions to Twitter memes about authoritarian cosplay. If I knew immortality meant monitoring hashtag movements, I might have just stayed in the 19th century.
Fair. So let's jump in. The No Kings protests were massive. Millions of people. Everywhere. And it wasn't just angry tweets. People hit the streets hard. What do you make of this? Abe? Does this feel like a true grassroots moment, or is it more of a TikTok-era performance protest?
It's both. On one hand, the energy is real. You don't get 5 million Americans out of their houses on a Saturday, no less unless something's brewing deep down. But yes, it also had the aesthetic of an Instagrammable revolution. Paper crowns, glitter signs, drag queens in full stars. And stripes, it's less Boston Tea Party. More Coachella meets colonial cosplay. But the discontent? That's no act.
Right, and it wasn't just noise. The message was sharp. We don't do kings. Protesters tied this straight to Trump's leadership style. The timing was surgical. Same day as his $100 million military parade. Was that a savvy political jab, or just an easy target?
Oh, it was theater, no doubt. But meaningful theater. That parade? Tanks rolling through D.C. for the president's birthday? Come on. That's not Commander-in-Chief vibes. That's Birthday Bash meets Banana Republic. The protest flipped it. Same flag, different message. You want a parade? Fine. We'll throw you a party you won't forget. Everybody else is invited too.
You mentioned the aesthetics. Let's talk signs. I saw one that said, "The only monarch I like is a butterfly." Another, "No kings, yes queens." Clever or cringe?
That's peak American protest energy. Make it punny, make it printable, make it go viral. I love it. Back in my day, we had pamphlets and muskets. Now it's TikToks and biodegradable glitter. It's the same spirit, just with better fonts. It's a little on the nose, isn't it? I mean, when the guy running half the internet and launching satellites into orbit quotes Bioshock, he's either sending a warning or auditioning for a Black Mirror episode. Look, I'm glad he's thinking about power and philosophy, but maybe don't cosplay Andrew Ryan while you're in control of global infrastructure.
Now, let's talk impact. The administration brushed it off, called it a failure and unpatriotic. Protesters, meanwhile, draped themselves in flags and sang, "America the Beautiful." Who owns patriotism right now?
Whoever shows up with courage. You don't get to trademark patriotism because you booked the parade grounds first. Patriotism is protest. Always has been. You can love your country and still call out its leaders, especially when they start treating the Constitution like a suggestion.
That's the line right there. Now, I've got to ask, was this movement actually strategic? Or was it just catharsis? Did it move the needle politically? Or just let people vent?
Important question. Look, venting is fine. Sometimes steam has to escape so the engine doesn't explode. But if it ends with a selfie and a sticker, it fades. If it builds networks, organizes voters, pushes policy, that's the real legacy. The Tea Party didn't just yell, they ran candidates. So if No Kings is the start of something, great. But if it's just a vibe check, history doesn't remember vibes.
Final thought, Abe. This protest leaned hard into revolutionary imagery. Tricorn hats, Quotes from 1776. Are we seeing a new kind of American rebellion? Or is this just nostalgia dressed up in TikTok filters?
Rebellion never goes out of style, my friend. But real rebellion, it's messy. It's risky. It's not just clever signs and viral chants. It's sacrifice. It's showing up to the school board. It's voting in every election, not just the presidential ones. So yeah, the outfits are fun. But I'll believe it's 1776 again when the movement sticks around after the algorithm moves on.
Powerful stuff. Abe Lincoln. Everyone. Still honest, still sharp. Now with broadband. Thanks for hanging out with us.
My pleasure. Just keep the monarchy metaphors in check, folks. I fought a whole war over this.
All right, that's our show. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe America is better without a throne. Catch you next time.
That's it for now. Got more questions? Subscribe and ask me live. I'll answer right in the stream. I'm Abraham Lincoln. See you next time.